Hello, we're doing a Shadow League. It is a deck I saw that Canister went for one with in a prelim, so I wanted to try it out. I really liked it. This is after I've already finished the league. It definitely surprised me looking back on it. So we're trying something new where I'll attempt to do a deck tech, a real one, rather than me just like read ramble cards as we're on stream. This way you can have an understanding of the deck fuller after I've experienced it, so I can tell you. So intro to the deck. Also, the first game is very scuffed because I tried editing. I was like, okay, this is awful. It took me like It took me like an hour to edit the first one, but then I was like, F it. So the first game will go really, really fast, and then after that, I will just skip all the in betweens between games. And then once I click submit on sideboarding, I will skip from there until it starts. So that way you have way less downtime when you're watching. Sorry for audio cuts. Trying all new stuff. Now I can edit this. Working with all different things, but let's get into the deck tech. Okay, for the lands, your black-red deck, 4 Blood Crypts. You want to shock yourself, that makes sense. 4 Bloodstained Mires, so you can fetch up your 2 basics, Mountain, and Swamp. And then for your remaining 3 fetches, it does not matter as long as they are black fetches, so that you can search up your Swamp, which matters more, versus Blood Moon, and so you can search up your Blood Crypt. The other one that is not a land that is a land is the Agadem's Awakening, which, one, it deals 3 to you, which is very good in these types of deck, which I learned. And 2, for only 5 mana, which seems like a lot, but when you're going late game and you randomly top deck this land slash sorcery when you're already happy to play it to deal 3 to yourself, the 1-of felt very good. Maybe I'll go up to 2, but this card surprised me even as just dealing 3 to myself, which usually don't like, but this one I was a-okay with it. But anyways, you top deck it later in the game, maybe like a turn 6, turn 7. They've removed both your things. You guys are both hellbent. From you, Thoughtseize them using their things to remove them using their cards to remove your spells, your creatures. Top deck this for 5 mana. You get back your Shadow, and you get back your Scourge of the Skyclaves, which we'll also talk about how much I like this card. And maybe you get back your Lurrus because your Lurrus is your companion. So you pay 6 mana instead and you get back all 3. But for 5 mana or 4 mana, it's a Reanimate on Shadow. And for 5 mana, it's kind of insane if you get both of these back because generally you're getting back, let's say in the middle, a 7/7, and then the other one being way bigger, maybe a 10/10, which is very daunting to deal with. So I really like this land. And then you have a fun of Horizon Canopy land to deal damage yourself, but also to draw you a card. It makes sense. I think it should probably be a Swamp, a black source instead of a red source, because I think your black sources are way more important. Also, if you're playing it out with your Shadow, it can deal that 1 to you, so you can hold up your mana with the other land compared to having to use the Horizon Canopy to get you below a threshold of 13. Because sometimes I'll be 13, play my Shadow, go to 12, but I would have to tap this to pain myself and then use the black source. So maybe that's something to switch up. Baubles, because they are phenomenal with Lurrus being your I play Lurrus, get back Bauble, your draw engine. Why he is banned as a companion, or why companion got nerfed. Death Shadows, your creature that grows when you're below 13 health. So it gets minus XX, where X is your life total. So when you hit 13, it's a 0/0. When you hit 12, it is now a 1/1, and so forth. Single Fatal Push is a flex spot as well that you can use for different removal, or it works out fine. Crash Throughs, they're good with the prowess. It's kind of like a pseudo 3rd and 4th teamer battle rage so that your guys can get through. But they work better with your prowess creatures, which you have. This is probably, it's acceptable. It's the weaker card in the deck. I would probably prefer it to be a Cling to Dust. Lava Dart, also very good and awkward. As like, it's needed because of when you gains to pump with your prowess creatures, and you need burn turn 1 to play out your Scourge of the Skyclaves. So I understand why it's there. I think it is better than a Lava Spike. That was the other option that people had, because it's able to kill creatures and it's able to go face. And the double spell for your prowess creatures is very strong. That is That's just a fact. Lightning Bolt, very efficient. Ability to bolt yourself or bolt them to allow you to play turn 2 Skyclaves, and it's one of the best removal spells in the game for 1 mana. And in red, your double prowess creatures. The reason why these are important is because you need to get damage in so you can play your Skyclaves turn 2. That is why we're playing these creatures, because it is very important that you deal damage to your opponent. Because there's some matchups where they just won't take damage, and you got to do something to them first. Or if you're on the play and have the ability to swing twice with a Swift Spear or pump it up with Mutagen Growth, you have the freedom to cast that Scourge turn 2. It makes your turn 2 much stronger by having a higher outcome of being able to play this on turn 2 and it not be a 1/1. Or it being bigger than a 3/3 because they fetch shocked and then you hit them for 1, so it's out of bolt range, which is pretty relevant. Mutagenic, very strong with the prowess cards and for growing the shadow and a free spell to get around bolt. I liked it. Felt good. Felt all right. I don't think you want to play Gutshot over it. Blessing felt okay. Dealing damage to yourself, but getting protection. It's weird because you're not playing Stubborn Denial, so you have to play these oddball cards that synergize still with your deck. It's like a 1 mana counter, but you're paying 2 life in a sense. And then Scourge of the Sky Conclaves is a very strong card. I will probably do a video after I finish this deck tech. That's how much I like this card. So there's the kicker, and here's what the kicker does. But I'll be real with you. This is its flavor text because you will never cast it for 7. And even if you do, it's not really that good because you're already low. Especially if you already have the ability to use 7 mana to cast it. So this is the flavor text of it. Scourge of the Sky Clays, power and toughness are oh wait, sorry. This part is the flavor text. When you cast a spell, if it was kicked, each player loses half their life rounded up, which is not very good. It is good, but you'll kill yourself because you're so low. It's not very good because you will lose half your life total when you're already so low, and it's way too expensive. But I've ended up playing it turn 2 and been shocked when I was like, wow, it's a 7/7. And when you hit them, it grows bigger. I was like, okay, I hit them, and then I was like, wait a sec, I have like a 16/16 now. So this card blows my mind. I'm a big fan. The big reason is with Temur Battle Rage. So you swing out, you have your 8/8 Scourge, give it double strike, you hit them. Let's say they have a 2/2. You get the 6 over, they take 6 damage. Okay, pretty good. But then your Scourge grows. If it was an 8/8, now it's a 14/14 if your life total was lower. So now your second stray is hitting for 14. This whole league, I forget to calculate the math of, because I'm hitting them first, my Scourge grows. So it got really big really fast. The Scourge did. Dismember, very efficient, using your life total to removal, exactly what I'm doing with the deck. And now let's go to Sideboard. Fatal Push, very good removal spell for 1 mana. You go up against a creature green-white deck. Devoted Druid is very popular. It's a good one to have in. Inquisition, very good against combo decks. Feed the Swarm, I was boarding in a lot as well. There's some enchantments. Rest in peace. Yeah, sure. But, also because we're black-red, we don't have a way to deal with enchantments, minus this card and Engineer Explosives. So this is a new card from the new set that is very strong because it lets black have target removal for enchantments, which has never had before. Before this was Farika's Liberation, which was target player sacrifices an enchantment. You don't get a pick. So this one's very good, especially because the white-red prison deck is running around that has 50 enchantments in it. So yes, very good addition to the sideboard to counter that. And I use it a lot to kill creatures and grow my Death Shadows. So I was a very big fan of Feed the Swarm, even though it's 2 mana and a sorcery. I would always just, okay, my turn, I'll just kill it now. Like, I didn't need it to be an instant. It felt very strong. Cleansing Wildfire, there's a lot of good decks out there that this is very strong against. You have your Belcher matchup. You have your Amulet Titan matchup. You have your Tron matchup. Very popular decks. I'm sure there's other ones out there that you would bring it in, but It is a very strong card. This is probably one of my favorite cards to come out of Zendikar Rising. Abrade, your answer to artifacts, but also pseudo removal. And then Cosmic Return, it allows you to deal with annoying cards such as Core Firewalker. I forgot what it was called. Oh, the reason why this is good versus Core Firewalker is because Core Firewalker is pro red, but you're also able to kill it because this is the Void, which is colorless. Another card that is pro red and black is Oriok Champion, because it is pro black and red versus our whole deck. That is probably a better reason to have this card, is because then you can deal with that card that hosts our deck. This is our one answer to it, because we can't remove that card. Croxa lets you go against control to have recursion, and then the value, and also deal with artifacts. K-Command is a very strong card. And then to deal with any Uro matchup or any graveyard deck, you have your Nihil Spell Bombs to exile the yard and allow you to not beat down a card. It is a very strong card for the effect. And if you have to use it without drawing a card, that's okay too, because then you're not losing to their graveyard anyways. So I am a big fan. The thing I would change would maybe a Cling to Dust in the main. But I hope you like this deck review, and I hope you enjoy the deck. Nice lands. Okay. Wow. 2 mana 13/13. Yeah. Jawako lives in the good part of Chile. That's so wild. We just play a freaking 4/4 for 2. Bust lines are disgusting. Possibly 8 if I don't do it there. Okay. I'm happy if they abandon. TBR is actually insane. Is TBR lethal? I mean, it should be. Yeah, it grows on the second strike. So unless they draw exactly path, we're golden. Now it's a 16-16, and we hit them for a lot. Cast it main phase, the flex. Home. We also had, I forgot we even had Luris too. Master. Stop watching the meme ones then. Jund in this economy? I mean, if they top deck removal, I'm pretty boned. Easy Lily. Please let it be trophy and not abrupt decay. What the is that the one that like sacks my lands? Yay! It's this one. Oh, Malakir. Okay. I have not considered it. I don't think it's that good because it doesn't lose life for me until I'm using it. They have to hit the nuts here to live. black tap land. But yeah, if you guys haven't, check out Chief Talks. I enjoyed it. Push Coke, just like these 4 cards. What's up, Vinny? How you doing, bud? So nice, by the way. I haven't even practiced it. I did it once, did all my fumbles, then did it again. TBR is bad in the grind matchup. I'm good. I'm doing pretty good today. How can you be a mod or VIP here? Before we should VIPs were Patreon, which is done, and then it was the wheel, which is done. My shirt also? Yeah. Another person called it a dad shirt. I say, excuse me. Bring back not a VIP. Shame. Magoose's channel. Oh my goodness. How? What did you do? I haven't given a VIP in forever. What are you drawing, friend? Pyro. No, that's such a big boy. I care about Spyro. Besides that, no. No kill spell yet. That's good for me. Hold up, stub. Kill this. Push that. This is technically better because they're holding a bolt, So I can give it pro green. So even if they have a bolt, they're not trading no matter what here. Rather than like kill that. Kill, swing. Yep. Yeah, I'm not going to swing with... I'm not going to swing with Bloodbraid Elf in case they have exactly Bloodbraid Elf. I'm not going to swing with Swift Spear unless they have exactly Swift Spear and Bloodbraid Elf into Lightning Bolt. Jeez, I've been mixing up my words like crazy today. Imagine being a memer and playing around their outs. If they got Land, Thundermaw, Hellkite, I'm dead. Oh. I didn't play around that one. Tremendous words. They just shocked? What did I... Oh, okay, that makes sense. I actually missed that. I don't see any flavor text. My favorite flavor text? I have no idea. Okay, we just gotta dodge. Dodge one time. No. They drew K command. Oh. Oh, they're drawing forest? Pog. Here's some gold. What's that from? I love this song. Bruh. No. They drew Pyro, Pyro, Pyro. Top 19 card, triple Pyro. That's ridiculous. Good dart for feed. Sure. Vince Charming, thanks so much for the $5 dono. Here. So if I would have swung the 2 times, yeah. That's lame. Masters of Arcane savor delicious irony. Their study of deep and complex arcane leads to such a simple end. The ability to merely say yes or no. I think we just play Shadow as a threat to force them to go through all their stuff. The line promises nothing and keeps its promise. $1 million Jund deck or a bunch of 1-drops. I think my deck's pretty cheap, actually. Wait, Scourge is that much? Dude, Oko's part of the Power 9. Yeah, Oko is definitely part of the Power Nine. I think it's better than Time Twister. Oh my goodness. Meyer, worthless. I mean, they still have the option of like having me be able to fetch. Not trading is something. Yeah, so it costs 7 total for to be kicked. Oh my goodness. Please just rend a draw again. Please just rend a draw again. Those two games. I mean, like, yes and no. Like, generally you don't want in these grindy matchups, but yeah, like it would have been good, but like it's a bad card in the matchup. Oh my goodness, come on, man. Please have nothing. Please have nothing. Woo! Jeez, what a grind that was. The 2-drop. What an awkward hand. I'm gonna maul. Went from a unkeepable 6. I know, right? I'm not going to 5 though. They went to 5. Like, it's a fallback because I have Luris to fall back on. Like, wow. What a bad draw. That is actually the worst draw. Looks like 4-color shadow versus us. Why the heck did they mail me? Jeez, I am just drawing all my lands. Yeah, it's most likely drown. Gross. Oh wait, what? What was Aven Windcaller? Oh my goodness. Yeah, the 1 mana flying. I do remember that. They gave us a shadow. They're nice guy. What the heck? Hello? Black Green X Uro. Ah, it all makes sense. Delta, nice. Rocket Man. I could swing with my Luris and kill my Death Shadow. Tag with everything? No, because this will kill my Death Shadow. Oh no! No! They drew a Fatal Push. Oh! Give me a song quest. Sure, what do you want? Eight, 12, 16. Go what? Oh yeah, it gets way bigger. Donk, donk. Uro is stub. Let's try this again. Nothing wrong with that. I'll keep this hand. It's like the first time we had, but I'm gonna draw this time. Oh, the old like emergency ban. Mystic Change is more absurd than Uro, in my opinion. I mean, like, I'd rather go up against Mystic decks than Uro decks any day of the week. That's what they took. Yeah, like they go one with another. There's no Uro deck not playing Mystic. It sucks for control decks. It sucks for mid-range decks. Like, it just sucks. Human smokes Uro? Not exactly. Uro's fine. Just play more Uro. This game's gonna end with me losing to Uro. They're just gonna cast it and I'm gonna lose. Pog. Bro, who cares about standard? We don't talk about standard because no one cares about standard. Damnation? Damnation be rough here. Cast an arrow so I can kill you. The only balance for standard has been awful. Oh, cool. So, yeah. Oh, what are they again? What's Hooglandia? It's like the weekend tournament that he does. What's Hooglandia? Correct, Nick Cancer play. Yeah, the math checks out. Boop. Deal the Hoogland anyway. I'm out of loop. He's just a streamer. Don't have Bolt, pretty please. No. I hate that. Like, that was like the one thing I need them to not draw. And guess what? They drew it. Bolt. Interesting. I just lose anyways. How lucky can you get? Like, they drew the bolt that they needed. They ripped another cryptic. They're just teamer, right? No, there's been Team Uro. Way different. I mean, remove Uro, it would have been completely different. You notice how they gained 9 life there? And I could have killed them otherwise? Six, eight. Just push it. Just push it. If it dies to walk the plank, ban it. It's a very strong card. Let's just ban fetches. They gave up. Ay, ay, ay. Ban push and path. Ban fetches would be fine. It would change things, but I like fetches. I enjoy them. Sniping? No, they just don't have Luris, so they're dead on board anyways. I'll keep this and hope to ride a Scourge to victory. Yeah, like, the format go on if fetches were banned. No, Veil. How's Scourge been? Wonderful. Please don't have Veil! No! This game's so stupid. Oh, they drew another Veil Summer. So stupid. The 1 mana freaking cryptic command is just ridiculous. No, Earl, please. They're looking for a bolt. What doesn't die grows the thingy that I have. Thank goodness they're playing red, right? No, they have Veil's their last card. We're good. Joe Dirt? Oh, I actually think it isn't Joe Dirt. The Big Lebowski. No one's guessing the one that I'm thinking of. Golden year. Please. Please let me draw anything. Please. A land, I mean. Please let me draw a land. A Knight's Tale. Thank you. That's so lame. I had the redraws. From the shadows. Hit me. That's... Come on, man. Really? Yeah, it's with the Heat Ledger. Like, this is a good keep. Run from the shadows. Yeah, Death and Taxes. They have a path in hand. Golden year. And now I just lose because I can't deal with their things. Okay. This is what I get to lose to. I'm just not drawing a land. Classic. On the draw, 7-8 draws. What's the record? 4-0. Golden Years by David Bowie. Yeah, we're 4 at the moment. I don't think I want TBR. I'll take more removal. I know, not against white poopers. I like removal. I'll keep removal on top. Play anything. That works. Turn 2 Shadow, my favorite. Just a hunk of burning love. Play Scourge as a 0/0? Yeah. Planes, sure. So last card is a land? Question mark. Giver. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, they played Giver. I'll just sack the land if they're gonna do anything. Yeah, so I have to pay 7 for Scourge. So that'd be good if you could do it. That is true. It doesn't do anything. Whew, okay. I need a new mouse. My mouse is dead. Oh, those level darts are tough. Yeah, we keep this. Loving. How to beat this deck? Just remove their. You just gotta kill the few creatures we have. Keep on. When up, boys, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Touch me. Are they dead? Eight, 11. They go to 1. Sequencing. Each player can't cast more than one spell each turn. This is a spell. Non-creature. It's okay. Is it Xaxes? No. Where'd you guys learn to count? They can't use anything. 5-0. A new clickbait title. How I Broke Scourge in Modern.